So hike up your lederhosen and grab your schnitzels, because tonight we're having Pale Malty European Lager, Munich Helles.
Perfect. That's yeah. I've got nothing else to add except click on the like, subscribe, and the little bell so that you're notified of new episodes tonight on. So the first one we're going to be trying tonight is the Hacker-Pschorr Munich Gold. I'm not going to try to pronounce Munich in German.
Do the Münchner again.
Münchner.
You can see the umlaut.
You can see it floating.
So we looked all over the place for I went to 4 different stores trying to find Paulaner Original, which is one of the listed styles, and Lowenbrau, which I thought I'd be able to find anywhere.
Right.
And I couldn't find it.
No. So Lowenbrau, I thought for sure, but it's not the 70s anymore, so that
that's
true.
true.
To do with it.
That's true. Let it be Lowenbrau. Isn't that it? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
So I picked, for the next example, I grabbed Tivoli Helles Lager, which Tivoli's been around forever. I think they might technically be like the oldest brewery in Colorado.
I think I noticed on the can it's like 18.
Yeah, although I think they closed at some point.
1859.
And
probably,
reopened, yeah.
Probably during Prohibition, I would.
But anyway, I mean, definitely a good, I would think a solid example. And then the crowd favorite, Wibby Brewing Lightshine Helles.
Yeah, there's.
Yep.
Yeah, they do excellent beer. So
we've become huge fans of Wibby. I want to say Mooney.
Well, it's Moonshine. That's their Dunkel's. I think it's Moonshine.
Moonshine, okay.
This is Lightshine. That's Moonshine.
Yeah.
I think that's how that goes.
So Hacker is coming in at 5.5% and 15 IBU. The Tivoli example is 5.1%, 25 IBU. And then Wibby Lightshine is 5.5% and 22 IBU.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. It's time for a break.
As you can see, they're all super duper clear. Okay. So the appearance of the beer is going to be medium yellow to pale gold, clear, persistent, creamy white head.
And then the aroma should be grainy-sweet malt aroma with some spiciness, floral, and a neutral or an herbal hop aroma.
And as for the flavor, we're talking moderate malt start with the suggestion of sweetness. It's got a moderate grainy sweet malt flavor with a soft rounded palate impression, supported by a low to medium low hop bitterness, and the finish is soft and dry, not crisp and biting.
And then the mouthfeel, medium body, medium carbonation, smooth, well lagered. So just real all around medium everything.
Yeah. And by the way, we're stealing the words directly from the BJCP site.
Yeah,
so don't want to claim authorship.
No, I'm not nearly that original.
Yeah, and according to the BJCP, this style was created in 1894 at the Spaten Brewery, or Spaten.
I think Spaten.
Spaten Brewery. They brewed it to compete with pale Pilsner type beers, and it's supposed to be the most popular style in southern Germany.
Have you noticed they say a lot? We've been getting that a lot. That they brewed this beer to compete with the Pilsners.
Yeah, I noticed that. I wonder if someone's got like a Czech Pils Revolution book.
Yeah.
Because, the German Pils came out because of that.
Yeah.
And the Belgians changed their beer styles to compete with them.
Yeah, I think
that's where the triple came from, right?
I think it was the triple that we tried that was like to compete with the Pilsners, like, and they're delicious. I get it, but wow, everybody talk about keeping up with the Joneses.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, we should dig into that someday.
Yeah.
I bet you there's a book out there.
Yeah. Either that or that's just something they put for every light.
Yeah. We're 12 words short.
What should we be? It's
created to compete with the Czech Pilsner.
Perfect. Run it to print.
So when Jesse was pouring the Hacker-Pschorr, he noticed it had kind of a skunky aroma, and I picked it up too. We're not really sure if it's skunky or sulfury.
Yeah.
It's one of the two. I mean, it's not a green bottle. I'd hate to think it got skunked through a brown one, but you never know.
You never know. So
you can definitely, it's slightly paler than the Tivoli. A little more yellow, where the Tivoli's a lot more gold.
Yeah.
And the Wibby, we just picked that up, so it's got a bit of a chill haze. But that one, I'm thinking that one's going to turn out yellow.
Yeah. But it's super clear.
The aroma, it's got a malt sweetness to it, just like the description says. Although, like we said, this one has a bit of the Hacker-Pschorr has a little bit of a sulfury, skunky aroma.
I can't get by it to see if there's like a floral.
I get sweetness behind it.
Oh, you do? Yeah.
Yeah.
See, the Tivoli, I get like a floral, some floral notes and maybe some spice.
Well, I may be immune to the smell of sulfur now. It may no longer register. I should let my wife try it. She'd be like, no sulfur whatsoever.
Or she would be like, oh, I know sulfur. That is, yep. Yeah, so I'm getting more spice with the Wibby, more floral with the Tivoli. And this, I just can't get past that, whatever it is.
Yeah, I agree with you on the spice for the Wibby. I get that same malt sweetness and graininess from the Tivoli as I do from the Hacker-Pschorr. Is it Hacker-Pschorr? Am I saying that right?
I think so, yeah. Oh, no, you can't hear that going to the bathroom, right?
It's the P side.
Exactly. That's like the third time this week I've used that joke for some reason.
Dad jokes.
Yep. So, yeah. So, let's see.
So I do get the malt. I mean, it's nice, light, and clean. Sweet, slightly sweet.
Yeah. I'm not getting any of that. Well, that's not true. The aroma that I'm getting from the Hacker-Pschorr is just really mild in the flavor. But that one is definitely pretty rounded.
That's weird. I don't know if it's a carryover from the sulfur in the Hacker-Pschorr, but it seemed like that has a bit of a sulfury flavor at the end. Or almost like a, that's weird, like a burnt flavor? Am I having a stroke?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of something like that too.
I mean, it's really, really mild.
Mm-hmm. That's weird. That's an odd flavor. And to be fair, if we weren't tasting this style specifically, I probably wouldn't even know if I just ordered that in a bar and was drinking it. I'd be
The skunky flavor? Or
no,
aroma, you mean?
that weird kind of
Yeah, well, and
flavor
Jesse
to it.
let him warm up a little bit before I came
did,
over, except
yeah.
for the Wibby. I just picked that up on the way here.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I've just been noticing that after we're done, and we're kind of finishing them off, that the flavor changes dramatically. So I wanted to get these kind of
that's
warm.
true. Yeah, feel free to experiment with that on your own. Just let your
Yeah.
beer warm up a little bit and kind of taste it throughout. So I gotta say, I was expecting, I mean, with the imported beers, you never know how they're treated.
Yeah,
And I wouldn't be surprised if we grab a one that's two style and it's just terrible. Just because it's been mishandled, the whole way over here.
yep.
And no one bought it, so it's been on the store shelf for 6 years.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't think that's the case here in this beer. So I was kind of surprised that it tastes pretty good, except for that sulfur aroma, which I can get by.
Yeah, and to be fair, I mean, it doesn't say anything about it in the style guide, but I don't think that's necessarily unusual for a
German lager.
German lager to
the
have
sulfur's
kind of a
real
sulfur.
common, yeah.
Yeah, depending on where it's brewed and all that. So, but well, talking about how we experienced that last week about how it's handled.
Yeah.
So a group of friends brewed a triple, and so we had a tasting, and they were all spectacular. But some of the folks brought some, like a La Trappe, I think it was, and it was by far the worst of the group, just because it was oxidized,
Yeah.
and just because you don't know how it's going to be handled. And it's supposed to be like one of the shining examples. That's
Yeah,
like,
the cream of the crop for them,
yeah, that's one of the commercial examples in the BJCP, and it's world renowned. But
Yeah.
I think a lot of guys
I
dump
mean,
it.
we're far away. There's a big ocean.
Yeah.
And
so,
a couple of our friends had actually been over there and tasted those beers fresh, and they said it's completely different.
yeah, which I've experienced myself. I still remember trying beers there and that same beer in the United States, and I was like, what is this? I thought it was Budweiser that were just, peeling labels off, but whatever.
So yeah, I'd say they're all medium bodied. I gotta say, so I had the Tivoli because I bought the 6-pack. I gave you 2. I kept 2, and then we got this one for the tasting.
Yeah.
And I had it. I thought it was great. I think I prefer the Hacker-Pschorr over all of them when I'm looking at the style description.
Yeah. No, I think
Now, not saying that I wouldn't want to drink the other 2.
right. No.
Yeah, absolutely not. But as far as being perfect to style, I think this one holds up.
Mm-hmm. Man.
Yeah, it's a little crisper than the other 2.
Yeah.
The other 2 have a little more body to them, a little more flavor in the middle.
Yeah. This one's. Yeah. No, I agree. It's crisper
and soft.
Yeah.
The finish is really soft.
Yeah. And that's what I was going to say. That the other 2 are just kind of a little bit more rounded, a little softer.
There's a flavor in the Wibby that I can't quite put my finger on though.
Well, it's.
Could just be a different green flavor to it, but
Yeah, or maybe I'd like to know what kind of hops they use. I think that's what
yeah,
it is.
that's true. Yeah.
I think it's just a more floral hop. That's
When
kinda
you said spicy from the Wibby, right?
well, I got spicy aroma, but then as I'm drinking it, as it's warming up a little bit, it's getting a little bit more floral for me. It's still spicy, but the finish is a little bit not perfumey, but floral. I mean, that's the only word.
Well, it's definitely a great style. I mean, it reminds me drastically of the half of the beers that were in the Brewer's Advent calendar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, for sure. That's
We should, if we ever want to revisit this style, we should probably grab them straight out of the Advent calendar.
yeah. Well, I was thinking about doing something like that around Christmas time. Is maybe not doing because I know a lot of people on YouTube had they'd done 1 video a day and they would try it.
Yeah, yeah.
That seems, I don't know, after a while it'd be like, yep, lager.
Yeah, well, that's how I felt drinking it.
Yeah, just drinking it. And I was like, ugh. But, doing one a week, just picking a select one, just picking one.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Yeah. Or even just pull 3 Munich Helles and do it. And then 3 odd ones. Because they had like that Irish one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
I can't think of any other weird ones.
Yeah. There was one that was like a dunk. There were a couple dunkels, but there was one that was like a really dark. It was almost looked like a stout, but I think it was a lager.
Yeah.
It was kind of odd.
That might be interesting to group those like that.
Yeah. Okay.
And we also, from the hamster ball, we pulled 4C. Is it 4C Fest beer?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think we decided we're going to
And we're going to push that one off.
till October time.
Yeah, and if
September,
you like the style
October.
tastings, we actually have a plan to brew a couple of them, and that should be coming up soon.
Yep.
Hopefully, unless plans fall apart next week, we should be doing our single tasting with 2 guests.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that. I don't have a single to share, but
I do, but it's terrible.
I don't think
Okay,
it is.
it's not terrible.
No.
It's not the style.
It's okay. I think that's fair, but it's still good beer. It's still very drinkable.
Yeah.
I think.
4.5 gallons in my belly couldn't be wrong. Not at once. Not at once.
You're only wrong for the first half gallon. After
Yeah.
that, you're not wrong. So, let's see. I thought there was something else we were gonna.
Beer to Guard's coming up.
Beer to guard, yeah. Oh, gosh, there was something. I thought there was something else. I guess not. I can't think of it. But I don't know. Yeah, I think we're good with the hamster ball. We're not going to do the
Nope.
hamster ball Select-O-Matic. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Well.
Excellent. So, yeah,
Yeah. Good.
try it.
Yeah, great example. Although, like I said, even though they may not be as close to the description of the style, the Tivoli Helles Lager and the Lightshine Radler from Wibby are definitely worth drinking and trying. Very good.
Not a rattler.
Oh, I'm sorry. I kept saying
Helles
Radler. Lightshine
Helles.
Helles. Lightshine Helles.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
I kept seeing Radler over and over.
Yeah. No, the reason I correct is not to be pedantic, but because they actually do have Radlers.
Yeah.
And they are quite delicious. So actually, I was talking to, I think he's the owner, Wes, I think, at Freedom, and I was telling him about trying the Radlers because he was kind of gotten the subject. And turn around, and lo and behold, he had a whole 12-pack of them there. I almost bought it.
Yeah.
But I decided against it, so I
Yeah.
think I may have talked him into it, though.
I'm not a huge fan of Radlers. They're okay.
Yeah, it's like a 12-pack. If there was a 6-pack of them, I probably would have picked it up.
And evidently those were also invented by the Germans.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Radler means bicycle. Bicycler?
Bicycle leader.
Bicyclist?
That was
Bicycle
cycle leader.
Okay, could be, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Who knows?
So-
Hey, correct us. If we're wrong, put something in the comments.
Yeah, no, for sure. We should do Radler sometime. You never know. But
We good?
I think so. Yeah.
Sweet. Well, till next time. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hacker-Pschorr,
Hacker-Pschorr,
Münchner, Munich.
Münchner.
Münchner.
Münchner. I can't pronounce umlauts. Münchner.
Without the umlaut sticking out.
Mün-
Your
Münch-
umlaut's there.
Excuse me, sir. Your umlaut's being exposed.
So pull up your lederhosen and put away your schnitzel. Because tonight...
Put away your schnitzel. Put away your Wurst. Hide your Wurst.
Your first. Don't knock the worst.
Don't knock.
So I hope you brought your umlauts. Because tonight...
We're doing Pale Malty European Lager. Specifically, Munich Helles. Or Helles
yeah.
Lagers. Helles Lagers.
I was going to say feeling Helles good.
Helles.
Apologies to Gwen Stefani. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how far away it was.
That's terrible.
Yep. Yes.
Hacker-Pschorr, Munich. I'm just going to say Munich. I put that Muncher because I thought you were going to have fun with the Muncher. The Muncher Gold.
Münchner.
Better?
Pointed.
I
Yeah,
did.
that was good.
I wanted to point so you wouldn't point. Finger guns. Thanks for watching our video. Check out our website at coloradobrewtalk.com for more great content.
While you're there, be sure to leave us a comment or drop us a line with your thoughts.
You can also find us on Facebook and Twitter at CO Brew Talk, or follow the links below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future content.
Or episodes. As the case may be.